When combined, there is more than 10.6 trillion held by 2020. Members of the list comes in all shapes and sizes, with individuals as well as businesses that could have worth of less than a few $billions on one end, and billionaires like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and Zuckerberg worth over 100 billion at the other end. Individuals who rank this high on the rich and powerful list may be able to afford a toy that only billionaires can buy. But they pale in comparison when compared to individuals who, like King Salman, don't make public or even own their top businesses. Welcome to our channel, Richtastic. In today's video, we will take an in-depth look at King Salman and his enormous power, as well as the luxurious lifestyle he enjoys now that his reign is in full swing. As king, Salman's primary responsibilities include overseeing the country's economy and defense forces. In addition to his duties as king, Salman is also known for his luxurious lifestyle. He is often seen vacationing in exotic locations around the world and frequently hosts lavish parties at his palace in Riyadh. His love of luxury has led to some to label him as one of the world's wealthiest rulers. It would not be wrong to say that King Salman was born with a golden spoon in his mouth. He came from the Saudi royal family, which is considered to be the richest of all royals. The family is estimated to have an impressive market value exceeding 1 trillion, the total wealth of, let's say, 1.5 trillion, because I'm just making that up. But it's a lot more than 1.5 trillion. He came from humble beginnings and his family became incredibly wealthy overnight thanks to the discovery of massive oil reserves in the country. King Salman was born on December 31st, 1935 with King Abdulaziz's family of 45 sons. He spent his childhood in the home of his father's older brother who served as the king before King Saud. He lived in the beautifully designed Moroccan-style palace that was located just outside Riyadh and had 32 rooms, many serving quarters, and even green courtyards. The two-story structure even boasted electricity and telephones, which were rare commodities and a sign of the king's modern status at the time. King Salman's father founded a school that taught the members of the royal family. King Salman and his siblings got their education from this school alongside other members of the royal family. King Salman focused mostly on religious and modern science during his studies. As you can imagine, when you're part of one of the most influential families in the world, it usually doesn't matter if you have to apply for jobs or not. You can pretty much just get started by governing one of the cities in Saudi Arabia. King Salman proved his intelligence and important skills early on in his life. When he turned 19 years old, he started working as a contractor with the Ministry of Agriculture and was smart enough to make a name for himself quickly among the royal family. In 1963, he became the governor of Riyadh and was still the governor of Riyadh for 48 years. During the time he spent as a governor of Riyadh, King Salman saw many development projects take place. With such a long history and rich culture, Riyadh has evolved into one of the most modern cities in the world. This metropolis has developed into skyscrapers full of 5-star hotels and shopping malls with everything from just about anything you could imagine. With Governor King Salman at the helm, this city has been given state-of-the-art infrastructure updates and attracts business all over the country. King Salman was a powerful leader even before becoming the governor of the capital city of one of the richest and wealthiest countries in the world. He established relations with important personalities and politicians around the world, and made great contributions to Saudi Arabia through this rule as governor, and eventually helped to establish important ministries like defense. On June 12, 2012, His Majesty the King of Saudi Arabia appointed him as the Crown Prince. On January 23rd, 2015, he finally became the king and now has a whole lot of responsibilities to take care of. There's also a whole bunch of perks and privileges that come with being the king. Despite the king of Saudi Arabia's incredible high measure, he's still very influential in this country. Other than that, of course, the king has more luxury than any human could ever need. A palace that features 600 apartments and an enormous amount of gold. King Salman owns a spectacular palace in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It's called the Yamama Palace, and it's located near the capital. This mega mansion is the primary residence of King Salman and offers a traditional Arabian design which includes geometric motifs along with pointed arch windows. The interiors are spacious, luxurious, and dripping with opulence. Yamama Palace is the largest place in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It features Italian marble flooring, stunning crystal chandeliers, expensive silk carpets, and hand-painted wall panels. The interior of the building is adorned with so many geometric carvings and intricate colorful designs. Entry to this impressive palace requires a permit from the King Salman's other extraordinary palaces. The recently constructed palace in Riyadh is styled after the local Noshdi style. In the palace, visitors can find various artifacts from the early days of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, such as historical photos and art. King Salman often hosts dignitaries and guests at his palace. It's no secret that King Salman owns the largest personal jail in Saudi Arabia. But what is a little more surprising is that he also doesn't shy away from the luxury. He owns a yacht that hangs out in Spain, his favorite vacation spot. The yacht can accommodate up to 30 guests with enough room for a banquet. It's reported that King Salman and other members of the royal family own several luxury properties around the world, including in the UK, France, and Switzerland. King Salman's youngest son, Mohammed bin Salman, has gone way ahead of his father in spending lavishly. The Crown Prince bought the world's second most expensive property back in 2013 in Versailles, France. This 5-acre mansion in Boston, with a $301 million price tag, is owned by the richest prince in the world. MBS also owns one of the world's most exclusive yachts, Serene, which cost him about $500 million. Bill Gates rented out the yacht for around $5 million a week at one point. The mansion with 5 acres of lush gardens, Boston, $301 million. Although the king is unaccustomed to not having an entourage of servants at his disposal, Mohammed bin Salman may have overspent on one luxury purchase. This particular purchase was a Leonardo da Vinci painting that he bought for $450 million, which is highly unusual considering he doesn't have anything like a state-of-the-art health facility at his disposal. King Salman is a man of great wealth and power, but he's also known for his kindness and generosity. He often donates to charities and causes that are important to him, such as education and healthcare. He is also a strong supporter of the arts, which is evident in his patronage of the arts. Don't be surprised when I tell you that King Salman has a lifestyle that's almost unbelievable for most people. With all the wealth, power, and authority in his possession, it can truly be hard to imagine what his life is like. What would you think of such a luxurious lifestyle? Leave a comment under the video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also push the bell icon to continue watching the informative and entertaining videos on a regular basis. We hope to see you back soon. Thanks so much for watching!